What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Killer Keemstar, and I'm here with...
Only Use Me Blade.
And this is the Bad Kid Podcast.
Number one, because of you guys.
Yes!
On News and Noteworthy. I think that is awesome.
We were number one on News and Noteworthy on iTunes. Now, guys, some of you have been trying to find this podcast on iTunes, and you're, like, completely lost. And that's because... it has its own separate app, and I think we should say that. Like, we need to tell you, because people are like... because when you search on iTunes, remember when we tried to put an episode on iTunes, and it issued as an album, and it's like $10?
Yeah.
We tried to put one up there for free, and that's not the method. There's a separate app.
The show's free.
The show is free.
The show's free. Let's just say that now.
The show's free everywhere.
Yeah.
So if you see something where you have to pay for the BadKidCast, don't do it. Don't do it. All right, you need to find a purple button, or it's actually a purple app, and it's called Podcast. If you're on a Mac, you're going to search for an app called Podcast, and that's where you're going to find the Bad Kid Show. And what you want to do is you want to either search the name Only Use Me Blade or Keemstar to find it.
And also, I've had people tell me that they've had luck. If you just search Bad Kid Cast, one name, you'll find it that way.
Yeah, don't use spaces like bad space, kid space.
So,
anyhow.
Bad Kid Cast, one word, you'll find us on iTunes. And a lot of them you guys already hear, and we love you. You made us the number one news show.
Number one today. We were beating Rooster Teeth, that's big. That's big. Number one today. That was really... thank you guys so much. Now, if you're on an Android device... I can't even speak.
Speaking's hard. Yeah.
If you're on an Android device, what you want to use is Spreaker, which is S-P-R-E-K-E. You'll find it. Just Spreaker. It's in the description on the YouTube video.
Yeah.
Now... remember we got into this debate, and I was like, if people really care about something, they'll automatically pay?
Yeah, we talked a little bit about that.
Basically, on the last podcast, to sum it up, we said you shouldn't have to charge for a show. You should have a donate button, because if people really love and feel entertained, they'll just naturally donate. So we put a donate button up, and I want to give a shout-out to, like, our top donators. Ray... thank you so much. George, thank you. I'm not saying full names because of, you don't want to just...
all the Rays that listen out are like, right fucking on.
The Ray that hooked it up, he's like one of the top donators. George, Michael, Ricky, Darren. By the way, I know Darren. And Darren has a YouTube channel, and he has a pretty big YouTube channel. And so, but anyhow, I want to thank Darren. I want to thank Ricky. I want to thank Michael. I want to thank George. George is like the top dude.
Yeah.
And Ray. Thank you guys so much. And there were other people that donated too, but there were so many of you that we just wanted to shout out the top guys.
Yep. And this episode is actually sponsored today.
This episode is sponsored by Surf Dub Entertainment. That's SURFDUB Entertainment.
Now, when I went to his channel, I thought it was a community channel, and not to say negativity, but I thought it was a community channel because he had so many series
going
on his channel. It wasn't just like random stuff. Like, if you go to my channel, you see like I got a gun game and a couple Let's Plays and Sunday shows or whatever. But this dude literally has lots of series, and each one of the series has several videos. So it's actually like it's almost like a TV show, and it has so many different shows going on. I don't know, it's cool. And the thing that you showed me, it didn't have a lot of views.
No.
But the thing was pretty awesome when he was talking about...
so
break it down.
So basically, Surf Dub Entertainment has this video on his channel, and you have to watch this video. It only has 84 views, and it's fucking retarded that it doesn't have more. But it is called... let me look for it real quick, if I can.
Dun, dun, dun. It's a pretty amazing video. Like, obviously, when you go to someone's channel, you want to check out what they have. And Keem told me about this. He was like, dude, we have to watch this video. And what
See,
it is,
I already seen it before he contacted us to be a sponsor.
Yeah.
I saw this video because it was somebody linked it to me. I don't know. He probably linked it to me, but it says,
you are here.
"Is the world getting better or worse?" Not another Call of Duty video.
Yeah, that's so true though. Like every one of his, I know this seems like a really silly thing to say, but all of his videos have thumbnails. I don't know, like who cares? But like it shows that he like cares about what he's doing. And this "you are here," like the thumbnail is "you are here," and is the world getting better? The stuff that he's talking about is on some next level type of shit.
Yeah, dude, it's almost like we kind of want to have the dude on the podcast.
Well,
to
actually,
chat with him.
he said he was really energetic to be on the podcast. He actually runs a podcast.
He runs a podcast.
He runs a podcast.
We should just volunteer to do his. If he's going to sponsor an episode, we should volunteer to go on his podcast.
Bam. That's what you get.
If you'll have us. If
No,
you'll have us.
no,
I don't want to act cocky or anything.
No,
but...
no, he's definitely interesting. He actually wanted to come on the podcast, on our podcast. He was super interested. He's big fans of ours. Like he likes what we do, and he thought that he's 25, laid back, chill dude, and he would he digs what we do.
So a little bit about this video of Surfs, right? When you watch it, it like the background takes you 3D dimension into like the smallest of the small, and then I think it goes to the biggest of the big.
Like have you ever seen like how big the universe is to galaxy to universe to solar, like all down further. It's crazy how he breaks it down from the biggest to the smallest and keeps on going. It's awesome.
The greatest thing about it is he does a commentary
It's going.
that isn't really it is related to that, but it's not. So it's like almost getting two different. Anyhow, check out Surf Dub Entertainment.
Bam.
We are a little intoxicated.
No, not really. Like, I can't get like beer wasted.
Okay, but listen. I'm not saying like intoxicated, like drunk. I'm saying like, okay, do you know like the after drinking thing? Like I'm done drinking.
Yeah.
I got that after I just drank type of feeling.
Yeah.
It's almost like a pre-hangover.
That makes sense. Do you want to explain what exactly happened today?
Yeah, we had Mia's 4th birthday party here. We had a DJ, and we had the Mortal Kombat setup and pool, hot tub, family, friends. It was a good time.
Yeah, and it was actually it was funny because a couple days before we actually set up tents outside, and we got this whole big festive thing, and it was like a pretty awesome party, right?
Yeah.
Well, it didn't rain today, it was nice. It was just beautiful all day. The sun was out. It was just a nice summer day with food. Lots. I got to talk about this. So a couple days ago, Keem is like, hey, we needed to go to Walmart to get these USB things or whatever to make his fight sticks work on his Mortal Kombat, right? So end up we have to go to Walmart. It's like late. While we're there, Melissa's like, hey, you should buy the beer because it's cheaper at Walmart.
Oh.
So we get these little USB cords, and then we go over to the beer aisle, right? So we're in the beer aisle, and we're debating on what we have to get. Now, I'm thinking that he's just going to buy a couple 12-packs. No. He literally picked out about 6 or 7 30-packs of beer, of different kinds of beer so people can have. While we're at this part, I'm like, God damn. And, like, it was, I think it ended up being, like, 180 beers or whatever, right? So we're going through this, and then we see another section that has different deals, and we're going back and forth on what we should get.
We're sitting there debating, right?
Yeah.
So we're finally done. We're finally done, right? And we go up, and we found another like sale in a middle aisle on beer. So we stopped for maybe about 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And made a quick switch, and then we went up to the cash register. And we get up, and the lady goes, I'm not going to be able to sell it to you because we can't sell between 3 a.m. and 8 a.m.
It was 3 o'clock on the
dot. On the dot.
So here's Keem standing there in line with a big Walmart cart full of beer, and we can't buy it.
That was basically, it was just that and the cords that we were buying.
Yeah.
So I couldn't buy it, and it was sucked, and he fucking took an Instagram picture. He's like, I gotta capture this moment.
Yeah, because it's like the moment of like, oh, fail, like blocked. No deals.
And what's stupid is the lady goes, well, let me see if I can run the beer. Let me see. But she waited another 2 minutes before she even attempted it, and of course it didn't work. I'm wondering if she would have ran it right on the dot if we would have snuck by.
I think that the transaction needs to be like completed, or like the total has to happen before that.
When she said that to me, I pulled up my phone and it was like
300.
300. It was like, what?
Yeah. Dude, did I ever tell you the story about the lady at 7-Eleven that pulled that shit on us?
No.
All right, so I used to live on top of this hill, and at the bottom of the hill there was a 7-Eleven, okay?
Okay.
And when I mean hill, I mean like there's probably a good 400 houses like on this big hill, and we lived near the top of it, right?
Okay.
At the base of it, there's 7-Eleven. I've always lived near 7-Elevens, okay? So, no, I've always lived near 7-Elevens.
7-Elevens are everywhere, though.
I know, but there's some places that you don't live near a 7-Eleven.
Yeah, I do.
No,
They're
you live like 4 minutes away from 7-Eleven. I'm talking like within like 30, 40 seconds.
Okay.
I can whatever you do. Okay, you live near 7-Eleven.
I get what you're saying. Go.
I've always lived close to 7-Elevens. Anyway, so we go down there. I'm with my buddy JR. You call him Thor.
Okay.
And we go in there, and it is the cutoff time for selling alcohol is 2:00.
Guys, if you don't know who JR is, JR looks like Thor, but a midget Thor. Like, he looks just like him, but he's really short.
Yeah. JR is my homie. Like, he's the man. He's, like, probably one of my best friends. Like, I wouldn't take a bullet for him, but I would
What is that best friend shit?
So, anyway, so it's me and him. It's 1:45, right?
Okay.
I'm talking about 1:45 when we walk into the 7-Eleven. We go in, he grabs his beer, and we walk to the register, and the lady says, she's like, I can't sell it to you. And we're like, why can't you sell it to us?
Right.
And she's like, the register won't let me sell you anything because we can't sell beer at 2. Well, I'm like, look at my watch, 1:45. Look at the clock on the wall, it's like 1:50.
Yeah.
Like, even if but we're still within time. And she was she's telling everyone, like, there's always a rush for people to buy beer at the end of the night. And she's telling everyone, no, I'm not going to sell you guys beer. And people are getting pissed. And I'm just like, why can't you sell it? It's not even 2. It's not even 2 yet. She's like, no, it goes off. She tried to blame it on the computer, saying it goes off the register, right? And I go, okay, I buy a cowtail. Mm-hmm. Like, you know those little cowtail things? I put a cowtail down, put $1. She gives me change. And I'm like, can I get my receipt? She gives me the receipt. On the receipt, it says 1:47 on it. And I go, your computer, it's not 2:00 yet. You can still sell this. She's like, I'm not going to sell it. I'm like, what?
So she literally just did not want to sell it.
She just didn't want to sell it for whatever reason. So the next day, I happen to go down to 7-Eleven, right?
Tell me the manager's there.
The manager loves me, right? Mm-hmm. Now, normally I wouldn't ever try to get someone in trouble. I think it's kind of, but she was a bitch though.
Isn't that a weird situation that we like end up becoming friends with the people that work at our convenience store?
No, absolutely.
Isn't that a weird thing? Like, they know you every day. Hey, how's it going,
Oh,
Dan?
you don't understand. When I lived in 2 different spots in Kirkland, right?
Yeah.
There was one in Houghton that I lived in, right? Mm-hmm. The Houghton 7-Eleven, which I lived like less than a minute walking away from, I got to know that dude really well. And then the day that I came in there, I had my the U-Haul truck parked outside, and I was going to get something, and he's like, what's the U-Haul truck for? I'm like, man, I'm moving. He's like, no. Like, he was so sad because, like, I would always go in there and talk to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, at one point, I had a tab with him. Literally, one point, I went down there. I was in my sweats. I didn't have my cash on me. And I bought a bunch of stuff. And I was like, oh, shit, I'm on my wallet. He was like, oh, you know what? I know you. We started a tab. Yeah. So he had a tab. At the end of the month, I actually owed him like $80, and I paid it. But it was still like, how cool is that, you know?
Yeah, they have a tab at your grocery
Awesome
store.
Dude. Now, when I moved away from there, and then I ended up moving to a different place later on, he ran both 7-Elevens. And so, like, when he saw me in the other one, he was like, oh, you're back. And so now my new home base 7-Eleven was like, he's so happy to have me, right? So I'm like, I know the manager. He's a cool-ass dude, right?
All right, so get back to the story because we didn't finish it.
The next day after this bitch wouldn't sell us alcohol, right?
Right.
I go in there, I'm like, hey, look, here's a receipt. The lady refused to sell us alcohol. And I'm not the only one complaining about this. Other people are really pissed about this. She's refusing to sell alcohol. We weren't drunk. I don't know what is up with her. So then after that, never saw her again.
Really?
Yeah. After that, never saw her again. Now,
so she got fired?
No, this is what happened though. About 6 months later, I'm driving near my old 7-Eleven, right? When I'm at the old 7-Eleven, I'm about to pull in. I pull in. She's working at the old one. So she literally had to transfer to a different 7-Eleven because of me telling the manager that she wasn't doing her job.
What did the manager say? Like when you told him?
He just said, "I'll take care of it."
That's all he said is, "I'll take care of it."
He's like, "I'll take care of it." Then I never saw her at that store again. But she ended up being transferred. I'm like, I kind of felt bad. Because I literally made this. If you're working at 7-Eleven, you probably don't make a lot of money. She has to travel now to go to a different store because of me.
You know what I think's fucked up is shitty employees, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like, at the end of the day, like, somebody owns that business and they're paying you, and like that lady, how much money did the store lose for her not selling all that beer?
10 times her pay for the day. I guarantee you that.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's ridiculous.
I'm just not.
The other thing I hate is when you go and someone's in customer service and they hate their job. It's like, you're in customer service. You're supposed to, like, talk to me with a smile on your face, and you're supposed to be peppy.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you go into there's a couple Subways around here where the people do not want to work at Subway.
Yeah.
And it's just all over their face. They're like, okay, what do you want on your thing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
At least fake it.
You want, like, dude, you have to fake it. Like,
don't be cheesy about it, though.
no, I don't care if you're cheesy. Like, I prefer that. Like, remember that waitress we had? Were you there when we had that waitress and she was being ridiculous?
No.
Dude, I know you were there. We were at Fridays or Applebee's. We were at Applebee's. Me, you, Johnny, and someone else. But anyhow, we were at Applebee's, right? And me and you play Quick Draw.
Oh,
And
are you talking about the lady that had the porno voice?
The waitress comes over and she's like, "Hi guys, how's it going?" Like, it was fucking fake
Okay,
as shit.
imagine a girl that has like the little girl voice, like imagine one of these pornos that's like 18 and up kind of thing, you know, where the girl's like, "Hi baby," like I don't like a baby voice. It was creepy.
She was like, it was not real.
Yeah.
Like, she would end her sentences and sometimes like switch to her normal voice and it'd be like fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on? But she had this whole thing where she talked to everybody like this so she could like raise her tips and stuff. She's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, do you want that?" Like, "Oh, like
I really like the French onion soup. It's like,
yeah,
well,
it was
fuck.
like, it was retarded. It was over the wall retarded. And I don't even care. If you act like that in customer service, it's way better than someone that's like, "I don't want to be here. What the fuck's your order?" Like,
Yeah.
you know,
little things go a long way when it comes to customer service. Like someone refilling my soda without me asking goes fucking miles. I'm getting free refills anyway. They're just going to take care of it. Or someone letting me know about a deal. Like, well, you know, if you were to just order this with this, it's actually cheaper or something like that. Like, that stuff goes a long way, you know?
that's freaking awesome. There's been times where, like, I've like got free stuff, like at stores and whatever. They're like, just, we won't charge you for this one. And it's like, this is real? People, this really happens?
Yeah.
Because it's so rare, but it does happen.
When I worked at Hollywood Video, whenever a customer would come up, they would come up like hostile, right? And they would have an issue. They would have a complaint, an issue, and I was like the assistant manager at the time, so I would listen to what the issue was. Half the time I wouldn't even listen to what the issue. What I would do is I would say, okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a free movie on your account, and hopefully this makes this right. And whenever I did that, they were like, "Thank you." Like they honestly they felt as if they were surprised that I took care of it.
Yeah.
Because I look at it like this: if it takes a free movie to make sure that person's happy, you're literally going from complete opposite. This person's pissed to this person's not only happy but like glad to still do business there.
And the thing is like, I think most like people in customer service have that ability.
Yeah,
but they don't do it.
Yeah, like whenever I have to like talk to someone in customer service, and it's, I don't want to say a negative thing, but like something like they messed up my order or whatever, I always approach it in a really, really positive way, because you can like attract more flies with honey than vinegar, you know, or
right.
What, I don't know whatever the phrase is, but like, you know, I understand they probably get people that are complete. If you go up to someone and you're a complete asshole, they're probably not gonna like work with you. Like, all rules are there, like return policies and stuff like that. But if you like talk with them and like are nice about it and like work with them, maybe you have to go talk to a manager. Maybe you have to get it okay. But a lot of times they'll work with you. But if you're a complete dick to them, they're not going to work with you. They're going to stick to the rules. You know?
Another thing is that our ratings on the podcast app or iTunes, whichever way you want to look at it, and our reviews have been like off the wall.
That's awesome.
So I just wanted to take another minute. I know I keep interrupting, but I want to like.
Yeah, there's no segue between that. We were talking about something. Just like, oh yeah, and ratings of our podcast. Like,
I know.
Fuck?
But I just want to thank him.
Yeah.
I want to thank him. Like, you know, I didn't realize the show was gonna take off the way it was once we switched over to iTunes and did all that.
We're still on YouTube. I mean, we still a lot of people have talked about this, but it's not us dropping the YouTube and going over to iTunes. We're just doing it in addition to it. So there's lots of different ways. You can listen to us on YouTube. You can listen to us on iTunes. You can listen to Android if you want. We'll fucking send you and leave.
You know what somebody fucking said in our comments? He said, "I have never supported any show."
Yeah.
He goes, and I always use ad block. It was in the comments. He goes, I always use the ad block. I took ad block off and watched this and watched you on iTunes and sent you $10.
That's awesome.
That's what the dude put in the comments.
That's fucking sweet.
I want to find that comment and show you.
So today, it was really cool. So what is everyone talking about on Twitter today? The Call of Duty Championships.
Really? I thought they were talking about wings.
We can get into that in a little bit. But everyone's talking about the Call of Duty Championships because that was what was going on this weekend. But it was nice though. It was nice to be outside, summer day, have some brews, eat some food, play some ladder ball, and just chill. I felt like it was a nice, good summer day.
I guess there was drama that I missed, but it was big deal. It's my daughter's birthday party.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So
you know what? Drama alert has been stalling, and there's been a bunch of stories that have happened in the last month that I haven't covered, and people are like, "What's going on with drama alert? How come it's not crack-a-lackin'?" I'm telling you right now, Newsroom is about to come back with season 2.
Yes,
it comes out July. I don't know, the first week of July, I believe.
It's coming up then.
When that comes out, Drama Alert is going to go into full-fledged. There is going to be 2 videos a day.
Yeah.
Because I watch that show, and I walk away, and I think that I'm Will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited for that, and I'm excited for Breaking Bad. Those are the 2 shows that I'm
I don't watch Breaking Bad. I could care less.
Yeah, well, I don't watch Walking Dead, so I can care less.
You don't watch The Walking Dead?
Hell no.
Do you watch Sons of Anarchy?
I've seen Sons of Anarchy. I like it.
Have you watched all of them?
No, because I missed a season and then I didn't know what the fuck was going on. So I need to go back on Netflix and get back into it.
What is the other one? Watch fucking Game of Thrones.
No, dude, I tried to watch Lord of the Rings and I fell asleep in the theater. No offense to that genre, but I'm just not. It's just not my thing. It's not my thing. Some people don't like Sopranos and Mad Men. That's totally cool. If it's not your thing, it's not your thing. That just happens to be not my thing.
That's insane.
A lot of people get pissed off at me when I'm I don't watch. I can never get into Dexter. A lot of people get pissed off at me for not watching Dexter. And also, why would you get mad at someone for not watching something? I could probably tell. This probably shows you don't watch Breaking Bad, and you're I don't watch Breaking Bad.
Yeah, well, the reason why people get mad is because they want to relate with you. And they co-sign on it so hard that they feel like you're missing out.
Well, here's the thing.
It's not that they get mad. They're just why? No, you have to.
I know that Breaking Bad is a fucking phenomenal, amazing show.
I hope people treat the BadKidCast like that. What? You don't know this?
You don't watch the BadKidCast?
What
is wrong with you?
Bitch!
Yeah.
You better get on the Android or iTunes or YouTube. Pick it up!
That's so funny because when I'm playing in a lobby and it'll always be like this. It'll be oh my god, only you plays in the lobby. Holy shit, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Uh-huh.
And I'm hey, very nice to see you. Hi, just leave it to that, whatever. And then his friend will always be who the fuck is that? And they're you don't know? You don't know? Only needs to be Blade? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Do you not have internet? You have internet. You're playing online. How do you not know? Oh my god. It's whoa, calm down. And so then Lynn, it's the person strongly defending me. Then it's the person going, well, he probably isn't shit. They get in this argument, and then when they say something mean, then that guy's defending me, and I'm dude, I'm not trying to cause this. I'm just trying to play Call of Duty here. Nice to meet you. You know what I mean? It's so ridiculous.
Dude, my situation is so fucked up. People will see me and be like, oh my god, I love your troll videos, right? Have no idea about anything else I do. Other people will be like, drum alert. How come you haven't made a drum alert? And they don't know that I do anything else. You know what I mean? Or they'll be like, BadKidCast or whatever the fuck I'm doing, right?
Yeah.
They have no idea, and it's so weird because you never know how to act, you know? Because one way I act this way, like, one time this fucking kid was like, oh my god, that's Keemstar. That's back when I had the gamer tag that was Keemstar. And I'm like, what's up, fuckface? And, being an asshole.
An ass, bro. You're such an ass. And you know what's funny, though, is like a lot of people, when they see me in the lobby, like, they freak out. Oh my god, it's all these people late. Oh my god. And then I don't say anything. And then they're like, why aren't you saying anything to me? I'm like, you didn't ask me a question. You just, you're yelling into you're yelling right now. Thank you, but you didn't ask me a question,
I go to this dude. I'm like, you fucking know that I'm fucking recording right now, and I'm at work right now, and you're interrupting my work, and I was being a complete asshole to this dude, but that's the way I am with all my troll fans. Like they've learned to know that I'm an a-hole, and he goes, "Why are you recording Call of Duty? Like you do the news." He had no idea. He had no idea. He's like,
awesome.
what are you recording Call of Duty for? And why are you being such a jerk? You seem like such a nice guy. Like you're helping the community, like expose all the bad stuff that's going on and doing the news. I don't understand why you're being such an asshole right now. And I like flipped switch and I was like, oh dude, thank you so much for, you know what I mean? Like, because I feel like I have to be an asshole in the troll hat that I wear.
Yeah.
And I feel like I have to be a nice guy. You know what I mean? So
do you ever see a video from somebody, right? And you see the title and you look at the length and you're like, okay, here we go. Like you feel like you're about to hold your breath and go underwater for an hour.
Because it's going to be a long video?
Because you're like, damn, it's long. Okay. So Wings put out a video today.
Oh, Jesus.
And the video was a vlog. You could tell because it was the thumbnail was him doing a vlog.
Yep.
And it was 20 minutes long, so by the time. And it was called Rock Bottom.
Dude, I'm telling you, commentators out there, if you inspire to be a commentator, quit. Quit. That time period on YouTube has passed, and it is never coming back. We figured out the other day, all right, based on searching high and low, that Only Use Me Blade is the last commentator alive. Yeah, they're the biggest commentator there is. And some of you might be, what about White Boy? What about, like, these people, they do gaming news. They do Let's Plays. They play on different games. They're playing Minecraft. The last Call of Duty commentator with the most subscribers remaining is you. Wings actually might beat you, though. He's getting close.
No, he won't. He will never be bigger than me.
In subscribers, he's getting close.
No, he won't.
Yeah, I think
it won't happen.
Dude, he keeps on doing these.
It won't happen.
He just made a video, Rock Bottom, and he's going to get a ton of subs from it.
Why, who's like super pumped to like subscribe to that? I'm not hating on Wings. I'm saying Wings will never pass me.
Wings is more popular than his sub count suggests. Would you agree?
More people know about. I think a lot of people know about Wings, but don't watch or sub.
All right, so I would say at least 100,000 people are blocked from his channel.
No, that's
no,
insane.
no.
I don't know.
How can you say that?
What do you mean? How can I say that?
Dude, I'm telling you right now, from 2009, 2010, and 2011, in those 3 years, any negative comment that went on Wings of Redemption's channel was an instant block. He just blocked people.
I don't.
How do you not remember that?
I don't care. Like, if a person wants to block someone, let them block them. I don't give a shit.
That dude went through every single comment and blocked any negative comment about him.
Okay. I mean, I remember having discussions with him on PKA about it. Like, why? That's a view. Like, you're worried about your views. That's a view. Anyways, so, but when I listened to it, when I listened to what his whole issue was, I'm not going to get into it. If you guys want to see it, it's on his channel. As I watched it, it was kind of the same thing. It was basically a similar story to what I've been going through. You know what I mean?
That's why I think it's awesome that we've had these donations and stuff, because that's really helping you out, you know?
Well, I mean, yeah, every little bit helps. That works.
Yeah.
Bam.
But if some people are my fans and don't watch your videos, so explain what your video is.
No, that's not true. If you're on YouTube right now, if you're watching this via YouTube, and I think a lot of people are just going to do this just to spite me But I believe
You are crazy if you think everybody.
I'm talking about the fans of the show.
The fans of the BadKidCast, right?
All of them like me.
No,
All
that's
of them
not
like
true.
me. There's not
That
a
is not
person
true.
out there that
They might
says,
like you, but they're not subscribed. I'm telling you right now, there's a big portion of my fans that don't like you.
no, that's not true.
I shouldn't say a big portion because I should say there is a certain portion. All right, it's not necessarily a big
I'd
portion.
say 1%. 1% of
There-
our viewership.
Dude,
might not like me.
have you even read the comments on the BadKidCast?
Yeah, I read them all the time.
Some people are like, "Fuck Blade, he's a fucking retard," and
No, they don't
They,
say that.
I swear to God.
No, they don't say that. You might breed it and be like, oh, they're saying there's so much fuck Keem, so maybe...
No, I swear to God. Look, I don't think people should hate you, but I'm telling you, the people that watch the show, some of them do not watch your videos. I guarantee it.
Sure.
All right, well, that's what the debate is.
But no, the debate is that there are probably people that watch the show that aren't fans of you but are fans of mine. But I don't think it works the other way around.
You are insane.
I'm not insane.
You are
That's why.
insane.
That's why I wanted to offer it up to the.
I do not know why you think that.
I want to offer it up to the viewers.
I do not know why you think that.
I want to offer it up to the viewers then. Okay, if you are a viewer of the show and you are not a fan of mine, you're just like, the show would be better without Blade. I'm not a fan of him. Or it doesn't have to be that severe. It could be like, I'm not really a fan of Blade.
Dude, people love you, but it's not everyone. You got to understand that.
If they're watching this show, yeah. Everyone that
Yo,
watches this
people
show
have
loves
sent
me.
me PMs saying, drop Blade and get this guy and shit.
No.
What? Didn't exist?
Well, then not intelligent people.
Well, I'm not saying that they're right. I'm just saying that, like, I just think you got to understand, right? My sub count does not represent the amount of people that know me. It doesn't.
Yeah, but being known and actually people that like watch or like you is completely different. The ratio of
Agree.
Okay. What I'm saying though is that the viewers of this show, they're fans of mine, and most of them are fans of yours as well. But there are some people that are like, I could do without Keem.
There are some people that say I could do it without Blade.
I don't believe it.
I'm telling you, when you read these comments, you are going to be like, "Oh, wow, I didn't realize this."
That's what I'm saying. If you're listening to this episode right now and you're on YouTube and you feel strongly that the show would be better without me in it.
And guys, don't just put fucking you hate Blade just to fuck with Blade. Don't troll him. But and it might not necessarily be hate. What I'm saying is, look, let's get back to the original argument. There are people that watch me and watch the BadKidCast and do not watch your videos. Guaranteed.
Very, very small percentage. Very small percentage.
I know there is.
Small percentage.
Sometimes people ask me, like, who is this Only Use Me Blade guy?
I don't know about that
They
one.
do!
I don't know about that one.
They do.
No, we already had
Not
this discussion.
everyone in the world knows you.
That, and I'm more known than you. We've already
No.
had this discussion. The second video podcast that we did at Bill's Stadium.
More people in esports know who Keemstar is compared to you.
Esports is like 1%.
All right?
Esports is not relevant to me. I'm sorry.
Anybody...
You esport people, you may get pissed off at me for this, but you are such a small percentage of everything that it's
Okay.
I'm sorry to say this, you may take this the wrong way, but you're irrelevant.
A large portion
irrelevant.
of the trolling community knows who I am.
Okay.
All right? A large portion of the trick shotting community knows who I am.
They all know who I am too.
All the commentators, right?
All of them know who I am.
They all know who I am.
Okay.
Billionaires Challenge.
This is such a silly thing
Like,
to argue about, though. This
Dude,
is so
what
silly.
I'm saying is you have failed to recognize the things that I do.
No,
Like,
I'm fully aware.
I do fucking the community news, Drama Alert, did Billionaires Challenge. I've fucking, had White Boy, you, X-Jaws, and all these people promote things that I've been a part of. You know what I mean? Honest to God, you need to just think for 2 seconds of how many people know my name. Because I'm telling you, more people know my name than you.
I disagree.
I'm not saying they love me. I'm not saying they love me.
No, I understand that aspect of it.
I'm
but
just saying no.
This is such a silly thing to argue about. And not because I think I'm right or I'm wrong or anything. It just seems like a really silly thing to spend time discussing.
Well, it's the only reason why this comes up is because you act so arrogant and when we're talking about this, you're like, well, everyone knows who I am, and just a few people know about
The
you.
people that watch the show, yeah. I'm talking about the people that watch the show.
When I launched Drama Alert and it was like got 30,000 subscribers and 1 million views in the first month, like you were shocked. I'm like, it was like the first time that I actually did YouTube in like 2 years, right? You were like shocked. I'm like, I don't really know why you're shocked. Like people know who I am. Like.
I'd like to change the subject because this is a silly thing. It seems like a silly thing to argue about.
You just won't acknowledge that people know me.
When did I say that? When did I say that people? Of course, you're known. Yes, you're known. You're not a random. You're known. There you go. Bam. You're happy. Keemstar, write it down. Get a hallelujah. Keemstar, you are known. Bam. Is that what you wanted? Was that the hiccup in this whole problem? Like, if I would have said that earlier, would the conversation have been done? You're known, Keem. People know who the fuck you are.
No, it's just you have this like aura that like you're this giant thing, and I'm this little.
You're
thing,
you're the one putting me on that pedestal, though.
No, it's how you phrase it. I think this whole conversation started like by you saying, everyone here knows who I am. Some people may not know about you, or something like that in the community.
No.
I don't know how it started, but this you've said stuff similar to that before, and it's like, wait a minute, you got to understand that I have done so much different stuff in so many different areas. Like
we're both known in this gaming community.
I'm bigger than Call of Duty commentators, or big Call of Duty commentaries. Excuse me, is what I meant to say. Bam. Next subject. We'll come back after break. And we are back.
Bam.
So, at the end of the day,
goddamn,
the numbers don't mean shit.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. I don't want to talk about status or anything like that. Let's just
Let me just say one more thing.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Imagine if I created a channel in 2009 and that channel was still existing today. How many subscribers would it have? You really got to think about that.
No, but
probably more than you. I'm just saying.
No.
Probably, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm sorry.
No. I'm sorry. No.
And this,
I made a channel back in early 2009, and I've stuck with it this entire time.
Oh, okay, but on this new channel that I have, 45,000 subscribers in 90 days.
Okay. So you tapped all new people.
No, well, I'm just saying, like, at that rate, based on, you times that by 3 years. So
but
what are you looking at? What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Just tell me. You've been on YouTube for 3 years.
If I were to start, if I were to lose my channel tomorrow, okay?
Uh-huh.
If I were to lose my channel tomorrow, and I had to make a new channel, my channel would grow faster than your channel. Why are we arguing about this? This is so stupid. This is so dumb. This is such an asinine, dickhole thing to fucking talk about.
Because you won't acknowledge the fact that I'm known.
I've never debated that.
Yes,
I've never debated that. I've never debated that.
All right, so we got into this debate about with Hex, and Hex was like defending you. He's like, no, Blade is more known.
Thank you.
Blade is definitely more.
Thank you,
I'm like,
Hex.
no, you don't understand. I haven't had a permanent home base in the last 4 years. If I had a permanent home base, a permanent channel, I should be like 1 million subscribers.
No, it wouldn't. Because, okay, you have to understand. Oh my god, I want to fucking have this discussion. If you were, since you have to start new channels.
How did we take a break and get back here?
Because you brought it back up. Because you don't want to leave it alone. I'll talk about it. Fuck it. Listen, okay, you're under the impression that if you lose a channel or stop a channel or whatever, and you make a new one, that somehow the collective abundance of every single one of your channels is somehow more subscribers and would supply more or whatever, right?
Well, you're saying that
you always have these initial pushes when you start a channel and it builds up and you go at it, and then for whatever reason the channel gets taken down. You haven't got a channel taken down in a long time.
I just wish I could get into a DeLorean, right? Go back in time and prove to you that I'm right, but I can't.
Okay, we've kind of got ahead of ourselves. What is the thing that you would like to claim to fame, or what would you like to prove from this discussion? What opinion?
Okay, so here's the thing. Most people, I can't say most, but a lot of people watch this will be like, Keemstar, you're insane. Fucking Blade is right. But there's a lot of people that have been with me for 4 years that watched me in 2009 that know who Keemstar is and followed me throughout the 4 years. They would disagree. They'd be like, Keemstar would be at 2 million subscribers. They would disagree because they've been through all the fucking tribulations. They've been through, like, faking the fact that Lindsay Lohan was dead, right? They've been through the Billionaire Challenge. They've been through the Fortress Craft scandals. They've been through the Halo trolling days. They've been through the Call of Duty trolls days. They've been through the How I Did Your Sister. They've been through, yeah, I got videos with millions of views.
Okay.
They've been through it all.
Do you have
the streaming days? Nobody in 2010 could pull 3,000 viewers streaming. Nobody could. I was doing that shit in 2010.
Okay. You literally made the point for me, not for you, on that whole argument that you just said.
Okay.
Because you do have a core nucleus of people, okay?
Yeah.
That have been with you for the longest, okay?
That's true.
I have had a very large core nucleus of people that have been with me through the longest. And
because there's no way to... Okay, this is what I'm saying. If you were to have the same path and you to be like making new channels or starting new projects or whatever, doing the same, do you still think that
I wouldn't make new channels. If I lost, I wouldn't make new channels.
Let's say Only Use Me Blade gets taken down. You're quitting YouTube?
I don't know. I don't like the process of building. I like being fucking... I don't like the process... You like the whole takeoff and landing thing. I like the fucking flying thing. Does that make sense? To get to that cruising point, to be at that point...
It makes sense because my YouTube life or my internet life has been a roller coaster.
Yeah. I don't like the roller coaster. I like cruising.
Yeah.
The stability. People knowing that I'm going to be there.
I'm the type of dude that like takes big risks and doesn't really care too much about what public opinion as long as they're talking about me.
Yeah, that's the thing. That you want to be like you.
So I'm a self-admitted attention whore.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
But I think we all are.
I'm not an attention whore.
No, because listen, this is what I was trying to tell somebody the other day. I was like, if you have a YouTube channel, right? Your main objective is to get as many people as you can possibly gather to watch the videos that you put out, right?
Sure. You're not going to do it if no one's going to watch it.
Doesn't that translate into being an attention whore?
No, it's not an attention whore.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes.
How is that an attention whore?
Because your main objective is to get attention. Yeah.
No,
yes.
no,
yes.
no.
Why was there a pause?
Because
somebody clocked that pause. That was a 2-second pause. 2.5 second pause.
The reason why I'm pausing is because I'm trying to phrase this in such a way that you understand.
Okay.
Okay, good example. When I make a Sunday Show commentary, okay, I'm not making a Sunday Show commentary in the hopes of gaining more subscribers.
I'm not talking about subscribers. I'm talking about.
What are you talking about then?
Views.
I'm not making a Sunday Show commentary with the intention to get a bukkake load of views.
Okay, let me narrow it down to this. All right,
you're on the hunt for more views and more subscribers. I'm on the hunt to please the subscribers that I have. Does that make sense? And
no, because I disagree with that. Because I do want to gain views and subscribers, but I want to do them based on me entertaining people. So you can't just say...
It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing. But listen, this is a very simple point, all right? If you made a Sunday commentary, all right, and you uploaded it up, Sunday Chill commentary, excuse me, I said it wrong, and it got 20,000 views, or you uploaded that Sunday Chill commentary and it got 100,000 views, what option would you pick?
Of course I'd take the 100,000.
Attention whore!
That's not attention whore.
Yes, it is, because your main objective is to gain as much attention as possible. Therefore, attention
No,
whore.
but-
Every
no.
YouTuber is attention whore. Otherwise, they wouldn't upload videos to fucking seek attention.
But when you make videos and when you do things, a lot of times you're doing it so that you feel that you need to stay relevant. You feel you need to be in everyone's mouth. Like you want the whole community talking about you.
I mean,
I don't necessarily want the whole community talking about me. I just want to make videos. That's the difference.
Okay. I kind of see your. I'd be a liar if I said no. I don't want everyone talking about me. I'd be a liar if I said that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if everybody was talking about you, for example, because I fucking got you, motherfucker. I got
Minecraft
you.
video?
You ready to get fucking
The Minecraft
ready
video?
to get cut? I'm about to cut you.
Go
Here
for it.
we go. T. Martin uploads a video, right? Then he takes the trailer and uploads it on his channel, right? Then Woody takes it, right? The whole community starts talking about Blade. Blade calls me up and he's like, dude, I did this thing. I re-uploaded T. Martin's video and now everyone else is doing it. And you were the talk of the community and you were so excited. So what now?
Because
what
it was
you don't want to be the talk of the community? Bullshit.
No, that's not bullshit. Because I did it because I thought the shit was funny. Because I'm poking fun at something as silly as uploading a trailer.
You called me all excited that the whole community continued that thing.
Yeah, because I thought it was funny. People got the joke. That's why I was talking about it. People
Are
got the
you
joke.
missing my point?
Okay, if you want to talk about it as far as views, T-Mart got a shitload of views. I got a decent amount of views. And the Woody version of it, it got more views than my version of it, even though it's third in line. It had nothing to do with that. I just thought it was interesting, and people in the community, for a split second there, we were a group again. Because for whatever reason on YouTube, we're not a group. We're not like poking fun.
No, there is no group. We should talk about that, but for a minute, I just need you to agree that you're an attention whore. So
I'm not.
Well, then we got to keep on debating this, dude.
No, I'm not going to. I refuse to keep on talking about this.
You know what?
It's just going to go in a circle.
Then let me say one more point on this.
Go for it.
All right. Next time you do a commentary, don't upload it to YouTube. Just share it with your friends.
That's retarded.
Why?
That's retarded because I've built up a subscriber base that want to see my videos.
Attention whore.
Because I have subscribers that want to see my videos?
Every YouTuber is an attention whore in some way. Otherwise, they wouldn't make videos with people they don't fucking know.
The only way
They wouldn't make videos for people they don't fucking know.
No,
They'd
look-
share it with their friends and family.
if you subscribe to me on YouTube, if you follow me on Twitter, or if you follow me on Facebook, you want to know what's going on with me and you want to watch my videos. Why else would you do it? So for those people, I make videos that want to watch it. I don't go on other people's shit and I don't go in the comment section and be like, you should definitely come out and check out my videos.
All right.
I'm OG in the game.
Well, who does
I
that? That's
don't.
stupid. Now listen. All right, let's just say this, right? Let's say you got your amount of subscribers right now. You got the people that you're entertaining. Fine. What about, do you hope that new people come and watch your stuff?
Of course.
Bam! Attention whore.
How's that attention whore? How's that attention whore, dude?
All right, let's move on to the next. Let's listen.
Don't act like you just trolled me or got me.
I didn't troll you. I just hit you with some logic.
You didn't hit me with logic. Your logic is not. You didn't hit me with logic. Saying I'm an attention whore because of your definition.
My
of attention
personal thoughts are, if you are listening to this podcast and you don't make videos and you're just a viewer, I don't consider you an attention whore. But if you make videos in the hopes that people watch them that you don't know, attention whore.
Okay, that's great. Keem, you have your own definition of attention whore. So based off your version of attention whore, I must be the biggest attention whore on YouTube. I will give you that.
What? There he goes again with the arrogant shit in the world.
How was that arrogant?
Biggest fucking attention whore on YouTube. How are you the biggest?
That I'm an based off of your definition.
You're not the biggest.
Oh, you cut that out. Quit fucking trying to fucking
You're not the
bacon
biggest.
weave my fucking words. You're so full of shit.
Dude, back in the day, Woody's gamer tag on his channel, he ran like March Madness and all these commentators like got together. Right after that went down, there was the Billionaires Challenge thing, the community. Like, I'd say late 2010, 2011, and early 2012, the community was a community. Commentators worked together. People talked to each other. They did dual comms. This stuff happened all the time. Mm-hmm. And then what happened, right, is big money got thrown at the people, right? And this community's gone. The only community that is still there, as a Call of Duty community is Twitter. That's the only place you can find the community fucking atmosphere. Fucking, for the most part, people don't make videos with other people in Call of Duty. They don't. They used to do it all the time. Like, that was the thing. That's what you wanted to do.
Yeah, collaborations.
Collaborations are done. Everybody made their little group. You got KRS Speedy's little group, the crew. You got the PKA group, right? You got the fucking Troll Arc thing going on over there. You got the fucking pro players, the esports people. They all network together. That's it. You don't have this, like, across the board. I think the biggest reason why is because there's no commentators left.
Yeah.
There really isn't any commentators. There are people that do commentaries, but nobody watches your shit. You're not on that level. Because right now, what people figured out was meta tags and, like, trying to get fucking the video of the maps out before anyone else is the route to go as far as, like, views and subs. And that's really what it's going on. Like, I watched this fucking commentator, and I'm not going to put him on blast, but I watched this commentator, and this dude is, like, uploading glitch videos, like, showing, like, a new glitch they found. This dude is, like, uploading, like, all the statistics on guns. He's doing, like, fucking Mythbusters, which was this guy in Halo did this, and he's, like, doing the same thing.
Defend the house?
Yeah, Defend the House. Those were the original Mythbuster guys.
Peoples, yeah.
Like, this commentator, like, copied that idea. This dude is doing so much shit. And it's technically smart because he's pulling in all different types of people. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If you have a certain amount of subs and you do a Mythbusters, people are going to click on that video thinking it's Don't Break the House or whatever.
Defend the House.
Defend the House. They're going to think it's those guys, you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. At the end of the day, the commentator is dead. People are doing too much different stuff in Call of Duty right now.
So to switch it up, I think Call of Duty is, like, as far as, like, I do agree with you that getting a Call of Duty game and talking over it is kind of a dead thing.
Yo, real quick, how come when you talk, you don't talk at the mic?
I am talking at the mic.
No, but you were, like, just saying that. I guarantee that was quiet as shit.
Whatever. But why would you interrupt me when I'm trying to make my point, though? Now I don't even remember what the fuck I'm talking about.
We should just call this the fight point 2.
Well, it's not really the fight. It's just a disagreement.
What do you think the name of this episode would be? Like, YouTube chat?
See, that's the thing I hate. And that's why I wanted. Remember, so many times I wanted to get away from that though, because YouTube to me bores the shit out of me. Everybody's YouTube everybody that makes content on YouTube, we all have the same fucking layout.
I really wonder if this is going to be an amazing video or amazing episode. Or a not amazing episode based on that point.
Not amazing, in my personal opinion. And the reason why is because so many people talk about YouTube, and YouTube bores me.
That's the biggest reason why, we have such an inflated market in Call of Duty. That's the number one reason why everybody makes videos is because people decided to say, hey guys, this is a hot pog, and this is how you record gameplay. If that dude didn't fucking... If those videos didn't exist, no one would know how to fuck you record gameplay. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, people just started giving their secrets out. They were just like, look, this is how we do it. This is how we record it. This is the mic They start doing fucking setups. This is the mic I use. Yeah. This is this dude. So many people gave out their secrets in this community. And then when money started coming in, you got to think of when it first came in, right? XJaws is like, I got a brand new car. Do you know how many people are like, fuck, I got to make videos now?
Yeah.
Based on that first video that was like, we're making money from this, from XJaws, right?
Yeah. Everyone wants to chase that dream, you know what I mean? Like,
and you know what's really weird is that this 2013 class of YouTubers, they don't know anything. They don't know, like, any past history of where it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't know shit. Like, they don't know what fake nuke is. They have no idea. You know what I mean? I just find that so weird that so many new people are now in the scene, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I think what would be nice is if it drew creativity. That'd be cool. If it drove creativity and made people have to make better videos. Like, there's certain people that I watch, when I watch them, they make me want to make a better quality video. Okay?
Like who?
Chris Smoove. Chris
Yeah.
Smoove just uploaded a video today, and for whatever reason, it was an NBA video, but it had San Andreas as a thumbnail. I'm like, what the fuck? What is this?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. I click on it, and he was, for some reason, he had real life footage of a house that looked like it got ransacked, and stuff was like, all the computer stuff was like taken out, right? And then he showed footage from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas of the crew in San Andreas robbing and looting houses. And I'm like, where is he going with this? And he's talking about how the NBA playoffs are going on in his game, in his season of NBA that he's playing on his channel.
Yeah.
The playoffs are going on, so everyone is robbing and looting houses in order to pay for tickets to go to the game.
What?
Yeah.
This dude made up this whole elaborate, like...
Just as the intro, and then it went into the game, and then he commentated the game.
Wow.
And when I watch that, because here's the thing, like, when I see a Chris Smoove video, right? When I see a Chris Smoove video, I like his videos, right?
So when Chris Smoove makes a video, he literally spends hours.
Yeah, he spends time making his videos.
Yeah.
And puts thought into it. Even when, okay, if you think about a Let's Play, right? When a lot of times when people do a Let's Play, what do? They start playing the game, they just talk over it, and that's it. There's like, a lot of people think, oh, that's easy, there's no editing.
Yeah.
But he actually, like, during Let's Play, he'll add auto-tune stuff. Like, he'll be like, made it splash. Like, he'll do shit like that, and it's engaging for the viewer. But when I'm watching it, I know this sounds like hater mode, but when I'm watching a video, I go, obviously this person's popular, I enjoy his content as a watcher, but what is he doing that is so good? And when I watch his videos, I'm like, okay, because I know how it would take that. It would take a long time, and that's creative, and it's fresh.
Yeah.
And it's honestly, Call of Duty commentaries are stale. They're stale at this point.
Well, unless it's... Okay, the reason why you've been so successful is the reason why I wanted you on this podcast. All right? You do basically an Only Use Me Blade podcast on your channel.
Yeah.
That's what you do. And people are subscribed, some of them for your knife gameplay, but to be honest, I'd say more people are subscribed to
I'd say 90% are subscribed for personality and 10% for the knife gameplay.
Yeah, so it's not like commentaries are garbage. It's that there's really not too many interesting people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of people are grabbing the shit and they're like, oh, I'm going to make a YouTube channel. I'm going to do commentaries. But no one gives a fuck about what they're saying. You know, people actually do care what you say.
It's true.
And they care more about what I said, but, you know. You know what I think is ridiculous, right? Is during this whole thrust thing, this guy asked me, he's like, are you mad that you're getting all this hate? And I'm like, you don't know me. These motherfuckers would not even be hating on me if they knew me. I'm at my computer with a giant smile, sipping my Diet Coke, laughing balls, reading comments of people like telling me to go kill myself, people saying that I'm done on YouTube. Like, this shit is like my candy. You know what I mean? This is what I eat. This is my trick or treat. Like, this is what I live on.
Yeah. You do thrive off that. Like, you love it. You really do love it.
Like, no offense. Like, here's the thing. When I see a positive comment, I love it. I absolutely love it. But when I see a hater comment, I love it even more. And I know I shouldn't even let that secret out because then who's going to fucking be nice to me?
Yeah. I mean, you basically say you appreciate the love, but also when you're more willing to deal with the hate.
Yeah, well, it's not to just deal with it. Like, these motherfuckers will just lambaste me, and I'm like, how did I get this person so... Like, I'm a troll, so it's a win. Like, my goal was to make you mad.
Can I talked about this briefly on Twitter like a week ago, but this is like my stance on blocking, okay? So, if you
stole that shit from me.
No, I didn't steal that shit from you.
That's been the law on my Twitter since day one.
Okay, well, this is my personal opinion on it, okay? Then we share the same view. How about that?
Oh,
I give it to you. You came up with this, and I just followed you. How about that? You happy? You happy? You good? We good?
I just honestly thought that you came up with that idea based on my laws on my Twitter.
Okay, my laws. Here's the law of me. Now, I don't want to say law of me. That makes me sound fucking pretentious. But, like, what I basically want to say is this. If someone has a negative opinion of me, and they tell me, good for them. Go right ahead. If you say in an angry way, you're mad, whatever, I don't care, okay? But if someone, the only time I'll block someone, because I don't really block people,
is if they spam
me. If I go to my Twitter and there's like 15 things right in a row from the same person,
block.
I'll just block you.
Yeah.
And it's nothing personal. It's just, okay, if you're going to spam me. And also, if like, I'm not a huge fan, like, people act like, blocked, haha. It's like, no, I'm not going to ever tell you you're blocked. I'm just going to block so I don't have to deal with you anymore. Like, a lot of people will spend time arguing about, oh, I blocked you, haha, and this and that. It's like, no, if I end up, I want to know how many people I've blocked. I bet it's fucking under 100.
I've blocked a lot of people, but here's the thing. This is why I block people. I have a couple rules, all right? Spamming, done.
Yeah.
You can say whatever you want to me. Don't spam me. Spamming, done.
Yeah.
Just like you said, 15 messages in a row, you're gone.
Yeah.
And the other thing is I don't respond to anything about my kid. All right? These people think that, like, they're going to troll me or something and say something, like, about Mia.
Yeah.
And, like, think they're going to get this reaction. I'm going to be all upset. I don't get upset at all.
Yeah.
Because no one would say that to a fucking, to a 4-year-old Carol.
Yeah.
Nobody would say that to her in real life. It's not a real feeling, right? So the only thing it is it's an attempt to upset me. So what I do with those people is that's an instant block. I don't care. I just will not respond to any of that. It's just gone. You're gone.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
Yeah. And a lot of, like, I don't know, dude. Like, I just...
If that happened in real life, you wouldn't get blocked. You get punched in the fucking face.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Because I know what is being said to me about my daughter is not realistic and it's just an attempt to upset me, you automatically lose by getting ignored.
And, yeah, exactly. Like, there's been, like, I don't know how many videos over the years people decided to make videos about me. I'll see them. Like, when I read every Twitter thing that gets sent my way. I do. If you at me on Twitter, I will read it. If it's some dumb shit, I will skip over it. If you're mad, I will hear you out and then forget about you.
You know what I do sometimes? And I fucking love my fans for this, right? If somebody sends me, like, hate, I retweet it. And then just everybody piles on them.
Well, a lot of times...
This dude told me on Twitter the other day, I gotta tell you this, because this trick shotting community, they have to be so fucking young. It's retarded, right? There was this big campaign that was going on Twitter where people were tweeting me, and they were like, dude, you're 30. You're 30. Like, what are you doing? You're 30. And it was like, now think about who would say that. Who would say that? Oh, you're 30. You're not allowed to play video games.
Young kids.
Very young kids. You know what I mean? Because you wouldn't say that if you were like 18 or something. You wouldn't say that. The only way to say that. So based on that, right, the people that are criticizing me for being old, all right, are not even old enough to play the game.
Yeah.
Think about the hypocrisy in that.
And how are you going to argue a motherfucker's age? Like, who the fuck cares? I talked about this in the last podcast. I'm serious. I do not give a shit about your definition of what's right and what's wrong. I know what's right and what's wrong. I'm comfortable with myself. I can sleep at night comfortably. I don't fuck people over. So your opinion about how I carry myself, that's cool. You can have it. But don't think that your opinion of me is, like, unless I'm completely wrong.
Well, here's the thing, though. Like, I don't care if you're 5 years old and you play Call of Duty. I don't care. But when you come at me that I'm too old, that's when I'm like, wait a minute.
That 5-year-old, if he makes it, he's going to be 30 at 1.2, so fuck off.
I'm just saying, wait a minute. How fucking old are you? Because the response always is under 17 when they fucking make that statement. It's like, you're not even old enough.
And I love when people try to give me life advice, and I look at their Twitter thing, and they're like, 14. I'm like, dude, don't worry about it. Trust me, I got plenty more miles on the road than you. I'm good.
We got into that last discussion.
Yeah, but I don't know, dude. Like
man, this whole thing's been fucking YouTube.
So the Call of Duty Championship thing happened today.
Yes.
Who won?
Complexity won.
Complexity won. I was like doing other stuff. I wasn't really doing it, and I came up with this really interesting thing. Like, a lot of times, whenever there's something on Twitter that's blowing up the timeline, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, during the Super Bowl, I guarantee you every tweet's going to be about the Super Bowl, okay? During the COD Championship, everyone that I follow that's in the COD Championship is tweeting about it. That's because they're interested in it, okay? I was going to take that little hater role mode for just a split second. I was just like, God, I cannot wait for this COD championship to be over so I can stop seeing it on Twitter. But I'm like, wait a second. I follow people that are into that. Of course they're going to say that.
Right.
If I follow someone and I'll give a good example, okay? Justra. I've known him for a long, long time. At one point he was actually going to come down to my house. I've met him up in real life several times. But on Twitter,
is that the guy I don't get along with?
I have no idea. You don't get along with half the people. I don't know. Juicer's a cool ass dude though, okay? Cool ass dude. But during the hockey season, he tweets nonstop about hockey.
Now, does Justra date the skinny girl?
He's actually getting married to Viva Latigan.
The girl I called the Kokor?
Yeah. Well, what was up with that?
Well, that's what I was trying to wonder, if that was the girl.
They're actually getting married.
Oh, wow.
But because he tweeted so much about hockey, I got tired of seeing it and I unfollowed him because of that.
Right.
That's the main reason. Now,
I can't believe that you actually read your timeline.
Why else have it then?
Well, I'm just saying I have a timeline too, but I don't like what did I miss? Go through and read everything.
I don't. Well, okay, when I say I read everything, I read all my ats. Every time it's like someone, if you tweet
So you mean to tell me Juicer is like adding you like, oh my hockey team won?
No. Juicer's on like the feed. So there's the feed and I call it the feed and then the ats. Okay, I read all my ats. I don't necessarily catch up on my entire feed, but every time I would look at my feed and Juicer would tweet, he was tweeting about hockey, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not interested in hockey. I'm just not interested in it. So I felt like he had such a strong thing about hockey that I wasn't interested in, that I was like, okay, it's time to unfollow. I didn't tweet at Juicer saying unfollowed. You know, I just politely just hit the unfollow button.
Why do people tweet or leave comments that are like unfollowed or unsub? This is the stupidest shit in the world.
Yeah, I mean, they can do whatever they want. They have a voice. Twitter gives you a voice. The YouTube comments give you a voice.
At the end of the day, I want to thank you guys all listening to, I think this is number 25.
Damn.
Number 25 of the BadKidCast. Thank you so much if you've rated this on iTunes, if you've left a review. That is fucking unreal, amazing. If you are a motherfucker that donate it and the donate button's going to be down there again, you're even more amazing.
I have a thing damn it, that I forgot to bring up with you outside the podcast, but I figure I'll bring it up with you now, okay?
Oh, okay.
The last podcast that we did, we got on the topic of the girl gamers and the dude doing the video about the girl gamers at the end, right?
Okay.
Now, this isn't a huge thing, but the person that you used as the thumbnail for the girl gamer discussion,
yes,
was Sexy Sniper.
That's because we talked about her.
No, we didn't talk about Sexy Sniper.
Yes, we did. I said Sexy Sniper is one of the hottest girls.
We did bring up her name, but I don't feel that was a good representation of what we were talking about. It just made, I don't know, the thumbnail made it look like it showed her in a bad light. And she's always been cool with me.
What do you mean it showed her in a bad light? That was her picture that was on internet, from her.
I don't know. It made it seem like it was a bad light that we were talking about girl gamers trying to sell sexuality.
But we weren't. If anyone listened to it, we weren't. Dude, what the fuck is wrong with that? Makes no sense.
What do you mean it makes no sense?
Did we say that?
No.
Then what the fuck? I don't get it. Where are you going?
I don't know. I don't think we should use and this isn't coming from her. She didn't say anything to me about this.
She thanked me. She was like, thank you. And she liked one of my videos.
Okay, well then I take that back then. I thought that we were putting her in a bad light by putting that thumbnail with her in it.
She looks fucking hot. How is she in a bad light?
Good point. I don't know. I don't know. I was just thinking about that because we weren't really talking negatively about girl gamers.
If you donated to the show, thank you so much. Anything that comes in that's big or whatever, we'll definitely give you a shout out. And a big shout out to our sponsor. Make sure you subscribe to his channel, Surf Dub Entertainment. Surf Dub Entertainment. Link is in the description. Kazam.
You're not gonna sell Kazam.
Kazam.
No.
Kazam.
Okay, that is on the same line as you cannot make up your own nickname. Okay, you cannot force a phrase or anything like that. Like we were walking.
You know what? Why
no,
he's
no,
talking?
no.
Kazam! Kazam!
You don't get the Kazam.
Give me the Kazam button.
You don't get the Kazam button. You don't get.
Oh, you motherfucker!
Fucking flag on the play. You don't get to say Kazam.
Is that your drink? Kazam!
No, you're so full of shit.
Damn it.
You're so. I will
This
have
motherfucker right now has both of his arms over the recording device, so I can't hit the button.
Yeah, because I'm letting you know right now.
All right, go. I
Let
won't touch it. Just say.
You promise?
I promise across my hands. Go.
me see your hands.
My hands are crossed.
Okay. Please don't.
I'm not.
Please don't cut me off.
I'm not gonna cut you off.
Okay. Kazam will not work. You're trying to
Tell me
force.
why.
You're trying to force Kazam. If you guys want to know what happened that what started this,
Kazam!